Good morning, students. Today we are going to start a new topic on the same chapter, and that is gametogenesis. Especially in the case of females, it is called as oogenesis. So now let us start with the topic. Now, in the previous lecture, we have already discussed about spermatogenesis. Today we are going to discuss about oogenesis. Okay, now this is the heading oogenesis as such. Now the formation of mature female gametes is called as oogenesis as such. Oogenesis is initiated at the time of the embryonic development in case of females, when couples of million cells called as gamete mother cell, also called as oogonia, are formed in fetus, or you can say fetal ovary as such. That is the fetus ovary as such. Now, out of these couple million cells, which is called as oogonia, they start to divide, but after some time they get arrested at prophase stage, that is meiosis first. At that time they are called as primary oocytes. तो उसके बाद हम उसको क्या कहते हैं, प्राइमरी oocytes. ओके, टेम्परली अरेस्ट हो जाती है उस स्टेज पे. तो पहले जिसको oogonia कह रहे थे उसको क्या बोल रहे हैं, प्राइमरी oocytes. नाउ दिस प्राइमरी oocytes गेट सराउंडेड बाय ग्रेनुलोसा सेल्स. जो फीटल ओवरी के जो ओवरी के अंदर जो सेल्स होते हैं वो प्राइमरी oocytes को सराउंड कर लेते हैं. वो जो सेल्स होते हैं उनका नाम होता है ग्रेनुलोसा सेल्स. And then together along with the other cells, the primary oocyte is now called as primary follicles. इसका मतलब प्राइमरी follicles वो होता है जो प्राइमरी oocyte और ग्रेनुलोसा सेल्स से मिल के बनता है. तो at the time of the birth of the child, many of them degenerate. Only about 60,000 to 80,000 primary follicles are left in each ovary. Now, after some time, what happens is when as the female attains the maturity, that is after birth, and she attains the maturity, puberty stage. At that particular time, these primary follicle get surrounded by another layer of granulosa cells and are converted into secondary follicle. Obviously, secondary follicle have more number of cells as compared to primary follicle. तो उसके बाद क्या होता है, after some time the secondary follicle is again, the number of cells increases, more number of granulosa cells surround the secondary follicle, and it is converted into tertiary follicle. Now the main difference between secondary follicle and tertiary follicle is that you will find fluid filled space in tertiary follicle as such, which is called as antrum. This fluid filled space is called as antrum. One more characteristics of tertiary follicle is that after some time the arrested meiosis which was arrested earlier now starts to continue, and out of that primary oocyte which is present in the tertiary follicle, two cells are formed. The smaller cell, because it is an unequal division, the smaller cell is called as first polar body and the bigger cell is called as secondary oocyte. What happens to the first polar body we don't know exactly, but most probably it gets degenerated. That means it does not take part in further fertilization or any other development. Now, it is the secondary oocyte which is now present. Now the tertiary follicle again gets surrounded by a layer of cells and it is converted into mature follicles, also called as Graafian follicles. Now the appearance of Graafian follicles is marked by zona pellucida layer which now surrounds the secondary oocyte. तो एक लेयर नहीं सराउंड करती है सेकेंडरी oocyte को, उसको हम कहते हैं जोना पेलुसिडा लेयर. After the attainment of zona pellucida layer, the secondary oocyte now, which is now uh, have grown up, now have developed at the time of the menstrual cycle, at the 14th day of the menstrual cycle. Now the Graafian follicle breaks down and the secondary oocyte along with other zona pellucida cells along with other cells, it is released outside the ovary. So this is about the female gametogenesis. Remember that male gametogenesis and female gametogenesis are both very different. While male gametogenesis, the production of and maturation of sperms takes place only at the time of puberty, it is not so in case of female gametogenesis. In the case of female gametogenesis, gamete formation takes place right before the birth, even before the birth of the female child. That is even in the fetal ovary there are certain cells which are called as gamete mother cell, also called as oogonia. Now these oogonia get surrounded by certain starts to undergo division, and that is called as uh, primary oocyte. Now oogonia is now called as primary oocyte when it gets arrested at a particular stage. Now the other cells of the fetus, they surround it, the primary oocyte, and now it is called as primary follicle. Primary follicle gets converted into secondary follicle only when the female attains the puberty stage. And finally from secondary to tertiary follicle, I have already told you what the changes occur. Appearance of antrum, and moreover the arrested meiosis, it starts to continue. The meiosis occurs which is unequal. That means two cells are produced. One is very small, which is called as first polar body. The other one is very large, which is called as secondary oocyte. Now, the tertiary follicles, after some time, it changes into Graafian follicles, and zona pellucida layer now surrounds the secondary oocyte layer. At the time of menstruation, at about 14th day, the secondary oocyte along with other cells, they are released from the ovary. So this is the thing which was important, and this was about the female gametocyte. Now see, these are the structure of the Graafian follicle. You can see this is the zona pellucida layer which I was discussing. Okay, this is the secondary oocyte. Now these are the stages. See, this is the primordial, now which is called as primary oocyte. Now you can see number of cells getting arranged here. Now this is secondary oocyte. This is the tertiary follicle. This is the secondary follicle. This is the tertiary follicle. You can see the antrum, that is appearance of water inside it. Okay, fluid filled space. This is the antrum. Now this is the structure of the ovary representing all the stages. This is the primary follicle. Now this is the developing follicles. You can see this is the mature or Graafian follicle. You can see that this is the ovum which is being released. That is the secondary oocyte which is being released. Okay, now let us talk about the homework assignment. Briefly describe the process of oogenesis. I have already told you. Differentiate between secondary follicle and tertiary follicle. Draw the structure representing the development of the follicle. So it is given in the NCERT. You can see and you can do that. Thank you. Have a nice day.